new day of the week. We are now hanging out together on Sundays, and I'm so glad you're here. You guys, I am dying to tell you about all of this. My name is Victoria. I am an interior designer for a living. I'm so happy you're here to hang out. Think of me today as your guide, because all of this is going to, I know we're supposed to spoil right now, but I don't even want to. I feel like we should unbox together, and then maybe as I'm doing that, you'll understand what this is. I am an interior designer for a living, but I also have a home decor subscription box called Free Spirit Bundle. It's a quarterly surprise that arrives to your door. It's luxe, it's beautiful, it's eclectic. And this is in the same vein, but all about fall right now, you guys. It's September 1st. You guys, it's hot in Florida, but my AC is down literally at 67 because I was like, if I'm gonna decorate for fall, it's gotta be cold in here. And I had pumpkin spice in my coffee today too, which is very, very happy. All about fall today. So instead of spoiling what all of this is, at Free Spirit Bundle, this is a limited edition fall something box. I don't want to tell you. We're gonna unbox and then I'm sure you'll guess, and then we're going to do it together. We're going to decorate today for fall, and I'm just really excited. So I think we should just dive in. Let me get my scissors so we can unbox some of these things. Okay, first, let's start with this beauty. Gorgeous glass pumpkin. Now, even though you don't know yet what all of these things are for, everything that you see here today is yours in this limited edition Free Spirit Bundle. Fall collection, beautiful box of leaves. Listen, all of these things have a purpose, you guys. So you get this box of leaves, this gorgeous pumpkin. Fall is probably one of my most favorite holidays to decorate for. What about you guys? Do you love the fall? I know like some people love Christmas more. I mean, I guess I kind of do, but I don't know. I feel like they're kind of equal, the fall decorating. And what we're doing today can carry you through all the way to Thanksgiving, my friends. And it's a box with a purpose. And I think you're gonna love it. Oh, how beautiful. You guys, this box was so fun to build. Everything is very high quality. It's something that you can have year after year after year for the fall. Can you guess what this is? Yes, I'm all about the beautiful glass, but I love mixing glass and metal, which we're going to do today together. So again, I just want to give you the expectation of what your bundle is going to come with, how it will come packaged. It's not like our elite quarterly subscription. If you're new here, that is definitely a present to yourself. Although this is totally a present to yourself. It's just not beautifully wrapped like our elite eclectic home decor subscription box. So, I mean, I kind of don't care about the packing when you unwrap something as gorgeous as this. We are going to get up close and personal today as we use these items. Here's the good news too. Even though I curated this bundle with a certain thing in mind, I believe you can separate it. You can use all of these different items to make beautiful vignettes throughout your home. I mean, there's just so much you can do with it. And like I said, it can come out now from fall. Well, official fall. Official fall is September 22nd this year. In Florida, it's still not going to feel like fall on September 22nd. And growing up in the North, I always, Mom and I, we would decorate for fall, but it would be after Labor Day, once we went back to school. Well, my kids, they're back at school. So I'm like, let's go. September 1st is when all of the happy fall comes out. These three gorgeous candlesticks. There's actually one more. And you don't have to put candles in candlesticks, and you're gonna see that today. So we have a glass pumpkin, 4 glass candlesticks, a box of dried leaves. You get in this bundle 3 sets of candles, which are a set of 2. So you have these beautiful tapers, these little nubby, yummy ones. Again, we'll get up close and personal as we work together today. And this pumpkin, I love the pumpkins. I loved this color with all of this scheme. It's so yummy, so fall. So you're probably wondering, you're giving us 6 candles, Victoria, but there's only 4. Just wait and see. This is a box set of really beautiful mercury glass acorns. How fun are these? They could be fabulous vase fillers, or they could be something else, which we're gonna do today. But again, this whole bundle truly, if you don't, let's say you're like, I love these items, but I don't wanna do what you're doing. That's okay. You can be your own creative soul, as I know that you are. Be your own interior designer. You also get a set of these gorgeous votives, which could also be little vases if you wanted them to be. Love, love the color. Bigger acorns. You get a big and a small, and you get a set of 2 of these. So these acorns are made of resin, so they are fragile. You do not want to drop them. It is not plastic. Everything in your bundle is very fragile. Again, you get another set. So we have our acorns, candles. Next item, a table runner. You guys, we're gonna set the table today. A beautiful, beautiful fall tablescape that you can be inspired by all the way. Like, how fun is it on September 1st to already have a plan for Thanksgiving Day? Your centerpiece is done, and it doesn't matter what size table you have because we're gonna talk through that today. So even though I have a very long table and my table runner doesn't go all the way to the ends, maybe you have a 4-top table, well then this would just hang off the ends and you would curate your centerpiece closer together than what I'm doing today. We're gonna talk through all of that. Maybe you wanna save the table runner and, like I said, use all these things around your home to decorate for fall and have little vignettes instead of a tablescape. The tablescape could go on a buffet in your home, on a foyer table, on a coffee table. Want to have this gorgeous scape in your house all through the season? This is for you. Okay, how pretty is this? No, it's not a crown. This is the centerpiece, the anchor of our tablescape, and this is why you got 6 candles. Now, there are 8 holders. Again, we're gonna use 2 of these and we're not gonna put your traditional candle in them. So I'm excited to show you that. And you cannot do the season without gorgeous florals, dried and faux. I'm very picky for those friends that are new here. I really don't do things in my home without testing them for you guys. So everything at Free Spirit Bundle, I have put my hands on. I have most likely lived with it in my house. And this is how I'm decorating my table this fall and through Thanksgiving. I'm like so excited, you guys, that I literally don't have to think about the Thanksgiving table. And I think I'm gonna have fun like playing with it, like separating things and making some vignettes around the house. But Thanksgiving table, we're gonna decorate it today together. Again, if you are a person that wants to follow along the video and do it identical, be inspired and do that. But I bet you're also going to find ways that you might want to do it different. You're going to also get in this bundle set of 3 feathers, and they bend and twist and oh, so fun. Then you're also going to get 1 dried branch, and all of the oranges, they each vary. So even though I have this color, yours might be a little lighter, it might be a little darker, but it will be in the family of the beautiful burnt pumpkin spice color. Then you're also getting 2 branches. Now, these are very big. You're gonna see today, I'm gonna actually cut these to use them on the tablescape. Maybe you're like, I love these and I just want them in a vase. Again, this is your bundle, so you can decorate with it however you wish. All right, you get 2 branches, a faux branch, set of 3 feathers, the gold centerpiece, the coppery color autumn pumpkin, he's gonna go in the middle, the table runner, the 4 acorns, and the set of 6 votives. Oh, you know what I forgot? They're out in the bundle shop, so forgive me, but you're completely ready to light all your candles. You actually get 6 tea lights inside of these, and they're the thicker ones, which is nice. So you're getting your tea lights with this as well. And these really fun, nubby, yummy, different taper candles. You get all these acorns, the 4 beautiful glass candlesticks, and these really fun dried leaves, which we're gonna have so much fun today, you guys. So I'm happy you're here. I know you're really excited to see how we're gonna use all these things to set the table, so let's go do that together. Let's start with our table runner. This is the anchor for the entire tablescape. Wherever you decide to set your scape up, remember that it's okay if the table runner actually falls to the edges and falls over the edge of the table. My table is huge, so you can see that it's not going to go all the way to the edges. The next thing we're going to do is grab the centerpiece so that way I can make sure that I'm completely centered as I set up the tablescape. Put the pumpkin inside the center. Again, you can choose to do it this way or not. Once you find your center and you have the gold piece in place and your beautiful glass pumpkin. Then I want to go to the glass candlesticks. Keep in mind, you are the creator, so you do not have to do it exactly like I'm doing it. I just want to have the balance. So I'm going to do a tall and a shorter one on each side of the centerpiece. And you can play around with it. I'm sure things will change as we continue to build the table together. But now we're gonna add our smaller candle holders, the votives. And with this, I tried to mix up the colors. Maybe you do a dark orange on one side and another orange on the other, and then you mix the lighter colors. Again, you're gonna be able to tell as you build it what you like or maybe what you don't. Then we're going to add the votives that are identical. So I chose to put both of those votives right on either side of the gold centerpiece. Now let's grab our beautiful acorns. This is another element of balance on our table. We have one large and one small, so I would suggest that you put one large and one small on either side of the table. Play around with it, see what you like, see if you like it next to the votive or by itself, or maybe you want to partner them together. I'm going to separate them. I love, love, love the little detail of the glitter on top, just that little bit of bling and shimmer with the candlelight. So, so beautiful. They are fragile, so be sure to be careful as you set the table. Really, everything in your Tablescape box is fragile, as you can see. Now that we have all of the glass candle holders in place and our votives and our beautiful acorns, we're going to start layering in all the beautiful detail. So first, I'm going to take my thistle bunch, this dried beautiful thistle, and I'm going to place it in the smaller glass candle holder. Because it's metal, you can easily bend it and manipulate it however you want. Then I'm also going to take my group of 3 feathers and place those in one of the glass candle holders. Once I put the feathers in, I stepped back from the table and I realized they were a little bit too tall. So I ended up pulling the tallest one out, and because it's metal, again, it's very easy to manipulate. So I simply bent the bottom of it and I was able to stick it back in. And it had a little bit of a better balance with the thistle on the other side. They're not the same height, that's okay. It's on purpose. That's the beauty and the eclectic nature of this tablescape. Time to make the table glow by adding all of our tea lights and our candlesticks. This is another area where you can get creative, my friends. You do not have to put the candles in the same exact holders that I am. So have fun mixing it up. Again, just being creative. If your candles are having trouble staying upright, one little trick, you can melt the wax on the bottom of the candle as you put it into the holder, and then it should stay upright for you. Another trick that I've used before is putting a little bit of foil, like tin foil or aluminum foil, as Scott would say. You can always wrap the base of your candlestick with a little bit of foil before you put it in this gold holder, and that's going to help them stay upright and perfectly straight. Let's continue with the beautiful layers. That's how you're going to really get a designer feel with your tablescape. It's all about the layers, my friends, when it comes to design of any kind, even decorating your table. I'm going to take the long stemmed leaf branch. Now, I am going to choose to cut these because I want to use them on my tablescape. If when you purchased the bundle you decided, you know what, I love these florals in a vase, by all means keep them long and you can use something else to fill in the gaps on the table, or maybe you love the simplicity without the layers. So I'm going to use clippers that I found on Amazon. They're floral snippers, and so makes it really easy to be able to cut the metal that's inside. I'm going to clip them as close as I can with still leaving a little bit of a stem, but then you're going to see that we'll be able to cover those up with our dried leaves. But step 1, clip them off. I'm going to end up getting 3 from the burgundy color leaves, and I also will have 3 from the yellowish color leaves. So obviously it's not a perfect balance. I want to have both colors on each side of the table. So I'm going to do 2 in 1. I'll do 2 reddish ones with 1 yellow and then 2 yellows with a red. And let's begin to play around with these as we intertwine them to our beautiful scape. You want to make sure that you walk to both sides of the table. This is very important so that when you're building your scape, that it's balanced on both sides. You don't want all the leaves so beautiful on the one side that you see every day, but then when you walk around the table where your guests, your family, friends will be sitting, you want them to also be able to have some of those leaves popping out on their side. So I would encourage you to do that this entire time as you're building the tablescape. Keep walking around it so that you can see how it looks from each side. Now that all of our faux leaf stems are in place, we're going to add the dried leaves. The texture of this is really going to bring the tablescape to life, and it will allow us to hide some of those plastic stems that aren't so attractive. What I love is that the leaves really are kind of reversible, if that makes sense. So see which side you like better, which color looks better next to the leaf. If you're using the dark red, then maybe flip the leaf and use the lighter brown next to it so you can have a contrast. But all these warm colors are just so beautiful together, really reflect the season of fall and will take us all the way into Thanksgiving. So as you go around, you can see that in the box there are lots of different sizes. Kind of just play around with them, see what you like, tuck them underneath dried florals. Set them on their side next to the votives. It's all about having patience and trying it until you like it. Now, I do not suggest using all of the leaves. You can see once we're done, I didn't actually end up counting to see how many I used, but I'll have extra. Now it's time to add our really cute and beautiful. Can something be cute and beautiful? I think so. That is our tiny little acorns that are made of mercury glass. I love that it's like a little tiny ornament. These are going to reflect light once the candles are lit. It adds that little bit of shimmer to the table, really gives you that luxe feel and finishing touch. So as you place these throughout the tablescape, just like we've already been doing, having fun, being creative, putting it in one place, changing it if you don't like it. I'm gonna tuck some into the leaves and I'm gonna leave some out too so that you can see them. Just like the dried leaves, I don't believe I'm gonna be using all of these on the tablescape. But something fun you can do with the extras, you could always use it as a vase filler. You could always tie it with a ribbon around your guest napkins. So don't feel like just because you got this whole box that you have to use all of them. You can definitely use a little here, a little there. And for balance, you can count if you really want to have the same exact amount on each side. I did not do that. It was really just a matter of using your eye to see where you want some of that reflective light to come through. Lighting the candles is my favorite part. It's when the whole table comes to life. It tells you that your guests are coming and it's going to be time to gather around the table. I'm really excited to do this together for Thanksgiving. We'll be setting the table again, but I'll be adding definitely more layers of fresh florals and some pine cones. There's a few add-ons that are in Free Spirit Bundle, Build Your Own Bundle that can just add even more detail. Keep in mind too, you can add pumpkins to your tablescape if this one pumpkin wasn't enough. You can add pine cones. You can add fresh florals in some of the votives. If you don't want to have all of them have the tea lights in them, by all means, add some fresh florals. Once all of your candles are lit, turn off the lights, turn on your jazz music, and enjoy your beautiful tablescape. fun of this tablescape, you can switch it up, switch it around. Did you notice? I've actually already switched it. I had the tall tapers, these nubby ones, next to the centerpiece. And when I stood back, I was like, huh, I think I want my dried florals there instead so that the candlelight, the tall ones, can also be kind of flanking the whole scape. I kind of like it like this better. If you love what you saw today and you want one of these bundles, head over to Free Spirit Bundle. We'll be sure to link it for you. There is a limited quantity, my friends, of the Free Spirit Bundle limited edition fall tablescape box.